Well, hello YouTube. I'm back. Yeah, sorry to get one out during the daytime, but you know, it's the end of the day. There's more political news, right? Right? Okay. Did you hear? News by now. Sarah Palin has lost the special election for an Alaska House seat. And she was a Republican, and she obviously lost a House seat, a representative seat. So let's get into that. Democrat Mary Peltola won the special election to fill Alaska's House seat for the remainder of 2022, according to unofficial results released by the Alaska Division of Elections, thwarting former Governor Sarah Palin's bid at a political comeback. At least for a few months, Peltola emerged as the victor Wednesday when Alaska's Division of Elections tabulated ranked choice ballots in the state's first use of the system. While her victory, the former state lawmaker will flip the seat held for nearly half a century by the late GOP Representative Don Young, and is set to become the first Alaska Native in Congress. Some little history there, but wait, there's more, The race for Young's seat has been viewed nationally through the lens of the attempted political comeback of Palin, who in 2008 became the Republican vice presidential nominee and, after losing in 2009, resigned midway through her lone term in the governor's office. Palin had been endorsed by former President Trump. He called into tele-rallies for her campaign and appeared at an event in Alaska in July to back Palin and other Republican candidates he has endorsed in this year's races. Palin has not run for office since leaving the governor's office, but she'll get another chance at the House race. Palin and Peltola are also among these vying to fill the full term in a separate election in November. Palin criticized ranked choice voting in a statement after the results were released on Wednesday, calling it a new, crazy, convoluted, confusing system. Though we're disappointed in this outcome, Alaskans know I'm the last one who will ever retreat. Instead, I'm going to reload with optimism that Alaskans learn from this voting system mistake and correct it in the next election. Let's work even harder to send an America First conservative to Washington in November, she said. Well, you lying simpleton, idiotic moron, piece of junk. As I said, we elect conservatives. Our rights are tempted to get flushed right down the frickin' toilet. Simpleton. The special election process began when a field of 48 candidates, including Santa Claus, a North Pole councilman and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders supporter, was whittled down to a final four in a June primary in which candidates of all parties ran together on one ballot. Palin, Peltola, Nick Begich III, a Republican businessman for the state's most famous Democratic political family, and independent Al Gross were the four that advanced. But shortly after the primary, Gross dropped out of the race and moved that consolidated Democratic support behind Peltola. I don't know why it says the special election began when a field of 48 candidates, including Santa Claus, North Pole councilman. I don't know why that's there, but Senator Sanders supporter. Peltola, meanwhile, sought to seize on the Supreme Court's decision ending federal abortion rights protections, campaigning as pro-abortion rights, pro-labor union candidate with a deep connection to issues like fishing that are closely tied to Alaska's identity and economy. Peltola's stint in the state legislature overlapped with Palin's governorship, and the two displayed a warm relationship on the campaign trail. Peltola also has connections to Young's family. Her father taught school with Young before he was elected to Congress, and Peltola once spent Thanksgiving with Young's family while she was here. Get enough of that, you know. I don't know why it says Santa Claus and North Pole Councilman. That's weird. Let's see. Palin. I don't know why it says Santa Claus. But hey, it's reality. I'm just telling you the news that Sarah Palin has lost a special election to Mary Peltola. Well, Alaska, you picked the right people. You picked the right person, because now that you voted Democrat, you have a chance of not getting your rights taken away. Good job! Forget it on how it says Santa Claus. I'm just proud of you. And you frickin' hear, Trump's still under a lot of controversy. Yeah, it comes out every day. Yes, it does. Every single day. Because sad truth and all reality of it is, Trump's a corrupt son of a BLT. Oh, Trump's a corrupt son of a BIT. He sure is an attention freak. Now I'm hearing reports that he's considering waiting until after the November midterms to launch a third presidential campaign, as he navigates a widening array of legal troubles and mounting concerns that some of his hand-picked Senate candidates may be weaker than he once thought. To be honest, I think Trump's just a little terrified little POC. You know the word I'm trying to say, but don't want to say it now. But you know, Trump, he's just frickin'... He's just so scared that he can launch his presidential campaign whenever he wanted to, but 2 years early, he must wait till after November, you know? You know, the FBI raided his house, because you know he had a secret plan to frickin' overturn the election himself if he didn't get the frickin' what he wanted. After months of eyeing Labor Day weekend as the target launch date for a 2024 campaign, Trump has spent the past few weeks backing away from that timeline following the FBI search of his Mar-a-Lago estate and an increased panic among Republicans that the party may not be in for the red wave it has long anticipated this November. You know, Trump should not be going for president. I really hope people won't be re-voting him in, because you know why? God, he's a corrupt idiot. Frickin' end up in jail! All the crap he's done. All his secret plans. You know, probably some evil frickin' plans he's had. Idiotic pieces of junk. Piece of junk. Yeah, I'm in this room right now. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.